What is going on, guys? What is up? Welcome back. And today we're going to be discussing Celestia or TIA. Right now it's around $966 million in market cap, volume 89 million, number 63, so 63 in both. I haven't seen that yet. Circulating supply is 211 million and a total supply of 1 billion TIA tokens. Fully diluted market cap is a little bit high, almost 5 billion, 4.8 billion. It's had a good year, right? It's up 117% from the start of the year, though. Like year to date, it started around 13, and right now it's about 4. So what's that, like a almost 60-70% drawdown, which is not good, but then again, everything is kind of down that much. So from the all-time high, it was up about $20, which is insane. So it's down 78% from there. So I was wrong. So yeah, it's around 60% then. And the all-time low, it's $2, so 125%. So let's see what we can find out. Really, I don't see. If we go down here, it doesn't really have much. Like, it doesn't say like how it's secured or the founders or whatever it is. But before we get into that, let's talk about the unlock schedule. So the first unlock is gonna happen in October 23rd. So if you're in TIA, check the price action like a month. Not a month, maybe 2 weeks before, and then a week after. That's usually when it moves. Obviously, people want this, the TIA team wants this to be up as much as they can. So they'll probably try to pump it, but here's kind of the distribution. So 15 went to the seed, 17 went to the initial core contributors, 19 went to Series A, B, 26% is for the ecosystem research and development, 7.4 is Genesis drop and incentives, and 12% is for future initiatives. 68 is still locked and 6 is untracked. Only 24 has been unlocked. About 16% of the supply is going to become available. And we can see here proof of stake on Celestia. The inflation rate starts at 18% annually and decreases by 10% every year until it reaches the long-term issuance rate of 1.5%. So we can see it here. I can't really increase it. Sorry about that. And then we can see here the allocations. So we kind of already went over that. And this is everything else. So well, it says a little bit more. So initial core contributors, 33.33% unlocked at year 1. Remaining 66% between year 1 and year 3. Early backers, so 33% year 1 and year 2. And early backers, Series A, B, 33% as well between year 1 and 2. So you can see when we were talking about Jupiter, when most of it was kind of going back to ecosystem. This one is mostly going back to the contributors, the team, like the early investors and whatever. So I personally don't like that, but it is what it is. So Celestia is the first modular blockchain network that enables anyone to easily deploy their own blockchain with minimal overhead. So you could create a blockchain anywhere you want, whether it be like Ethereum on EVMs or Solana or Cosmos or really wherever you want. That's kind of what they do. This is the rich list. So most of it is, I think, is their own token being staked. So that's good. The block height 2 million transactions per block, 9. The inflation rate is 8. 21 million transactions. That's okay, but the scan is okay. The others, this is kind of like their best scan. The other scans, I really didn't like them, but like this one, It's okay. It's nothing too special. So their Twitter 385K followers. Again, I like where the number is a million, but they just started, this year. It joined September 2019, so was that 4 years? They should have a little bit more than that, but that's okay. So this is the website. To be honest, my least favorite website so far. Like, it really doesn't have anything. So the first modular blockchain network is really about like kind of like learning what they do and building. Like, they have all these like developer projects running out. They don't have, really like anything out of the ordinary, right? They're frequently asked questions. We can see here Celestia is the new technology that powers scales and secures Web3 applications. To achieve this, Celestia introduces a new blockchain architecture to solve the core scaling challenges of today's blockchain. So that's the modular blockchain. Modular blockchains are a new paradigm in blockchain design. Instead of one blockchain doing everything, modular blockchains specialize and optimize to perform a given task. And that's pretty much about it. Is Celestia, because of Celestia's modular architecture, it can support any programming language or VM virtual machine. Currently supported languages include Solidity, Rust, Golang. So, like I said, Ethereum, Solana, and Cosmos. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is their token. So TIA. So what can you use TIA for? So you can use it to pay for blob space, secure the network, and gas tokens for rollups. So whenever you kind of like see a coin, you always, make sure the token has utility. You don't want to buy a token that, kind of doesn't. But then again, like I click on it, like, and it just sends me to like their, docs. So again, this is the roadmap. They have node charting upcoming, Solana layer 2's upcoming, in wallet light node. So basically their goals are to 1 giga of blocks, abundant block space, of verifiable block space, so 1 billion lightning light nodes, and 1 million rollups, frictionless block space. Let's see if they do this. Really ambitious, right? But let's see what they do this. Take a screenshot, and I'll always hold them accountable. Obviously, it's gonna be hard to, be so ambitious, but it is good that they have like at least a good plan, and you can see where they are kind of in the developments and what is kind of upcoming. And we can see here like the developer status and everything, right? So I think that's pretty good. They also have this, like, if you want to learn about modular and what it is, we have seen this like a lot, especially now with like layer 2s and CK rollups. Modular blockchains are kind of like the hot topic or hot trend. So definitely, if you're interested, go here and take a look. And this is their ecosystem. So they have rollups as services, shared sequencers, rollup framework, virtual machines, settlement layers and bridging hubs, cross-chain explorers, analytics, wallets, infrastructure. So all in all, they have 84 that I counted apps or dApps. I personally wouldn't use, like, I clicked on, most of them. I didn't see anything that really stood out. But if you're into Celestia, they have all of these, right? And this brings me into like kind of the team and how many developers they have. So right now they have 52 developers. The numbers look crazy, but I think that's because they, it's recently started, right? Like the coin has only been out since last year, and it had like a crazy run up. So developers, I always kind of want to take a look on who the developers are and with the team. So I think they only have like 4 core team members, right? And one of them is this guy. So and these articles are always so funny. How a PhD student research paper turned Celestia into 345 million blockchain project overnight. Like, this wasn't, if you read the history, it wasn't overnight, but is this guy Mustafa Al Bassam was a PhD student in computer science in 2019 at University College London when he published a paper titled Lazy Ledger. So if you read who he is, and then you just do a quick search, he's an Iraqi, British computer security researcher, hacker, and co-founder of Celestia Labs. So Al-Bassam co-founded the hacker group LulzSec in 2011, and they were responsible for DOSing or compromising accounts on the PlayStation Network. So this guy can give classes at that college. I don't know why, I don't know why he's there. And he's also been arrested. His name was T-Flow, which honestly, this is a dope ass name. And he also got he was in the Forbes 30 for 30 in technology section for his work in uncovering government surveillance. This is the guy that you do not want to see at any hackathon. Sorry for laughing, but this guy is legit the GOAT of hackers. You don't want to see this guy. That's kind of all I'm saying. And the website doesn't mention anything about decentralization, and also he started this chain space, and they were acquired by Facebook when Facebook was trying to they specialized in smart contracts when Facebook was kind of starting Libra up, and have their own stable coin and this and that, and it kind of went to the abyss because of all the bad publicity it got. But they make no mention of decentralization, and that kind of puts a red flag for me. And even if you see the Nakamoto coefficient, so the Nakamoto coefficient is 8. Remember, you want to have a high number, so kind of like Mina, Polkadot, Thor. The higher the number, the more decentralized it kind of is, right? So they have number 8, one of the lowest, if not the lowest. I'll also link this so you guys can read it. I don't know how they're gonna be more decentralized. I really don't. Hopefully it is, but I don't know. They also have no total value locked. Comes to me as no surprise, as they are only for data and data availability, and there's really no big protocols out there that kind of need to lock value up, which kind of scares me. But and then we can see here daily transactions really low. They had this huge spike in January, 1 million. If you take this out, this is horrible. Fees too, they collect quite a few in fees. Let's do since last year. So they collected 2 million last year, and they're gonna collect about 1 million, maybe 2 million again. So they are generating revenue. The data posted, it's also going up. So as long as the number is going up, then that's good. They are doing their job. So again, not that much, but obviously new chain. So all these metrics are on the uptrend. So it kind of is getting some traction. I'd rather it be an uptrend and having, low revenue. At least there's growth in the ecosystem, than having kind of no growth. So average fees per MIB. Let's do year to date better. So this is you know, you never want to see this number down, but hopefully they change it, right? Hopefully, you know, it's just clear shot in the water. But you can see some are increasing, some are decreasing, so take it with a grain of salt. Also, the devs, there's quite a few devs here too. Weekly sub devs, weekly commits. That's okay. So yeah, all in all, personally, I wouldn't invest in it. I don't have one of my good friends invested in them. He's really into these like modular blockchains. Me personally, I don't know. I am kind of okay. You know, I'm kind of in the fence. If you wanna kind of like see, you know, the fees collected from like data availability averages, they're like all the way down. But again, it's a new it's a new chain, so I'm not gonna kind of, you know, use that against them. So most comparables are Near and Ethereum Duncan. So yeah, I wouldn't personally do it, especially not now with the lockups. Maybe you'll buy the rumor sell news because, you know, the lockups are coming and they obviously want to increase the price. So I don't know. Probably a top 100 coin probably stays within like the 1 billion, 2 billion range, but I don't see it going more up. I honestly truly see it going more down, especially if it's not decentralized, and there's just a lot of competition in this space, really. So, and the fully diluted market cap is, you know, insanely high. So yeah. Anyways, intrigued to your thoughts, please let me know what you think about the video. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.